Close Larry Bird is reportedly stepping aside as president of the Indiana Pacers. He is expected to take over a new role as a consultant to the team. Here's a look back at his legendary career. Dwight Adams, IndyStarLarry Bird was just named to Slam's list of the 100 best NBA players of all time. No surprise there, nor was his ranking of no. 10, although some might argue he should have been higher. But what may have swayed the voters the most is a little unusual. Larry Legend had a legendary reputation for trash-talking, and making people talk about him. He did what? Former wrestler arrested for practicing karate by kicking Swans. Reggie Miller's new hobby. Pacers great loves mountain biking and helping out former ABA players. Of course, Slam listed the Indiana native and Boston Celtics legend's many achievements: 12-time All-Star, 3-time MVP, 1984-86, 3-time NBA champion, 1981, 1984, 1986. They also point out Bird is a member of the exclusive 50, 40, 90 club, NBA players who had a shooting percentage at or above 50% for field goals, 40% for three-point shots and 90% for free throws for an entire season. Bird did it twice. Former NBA point guard Steve Nash did it 4 times. Bird also wasn't the only Indiana player to make Slam's list. 2 other Hall of Famers, Oscar Robertson, ranked no. 11, and Reggie Miller, number 55, also were on the list, as was Shawn Kemp, who just made it at no. 100, but Slam's article seemed to focus the most on the many intangibles of Bird's career. That includes his longtime rivalry and friendship with Magic Johnson since their college days at Indiana State and Michigan State universities that carried into the NBA, which carried the league back into living rooms across the country. They also talked about Bird's feathery jumper and his highlight-worthy passing skills and court vision, but it's the stories behind these triumphs that make Bird so special, that give meaning to the moniker of Larry Legend, wrote Slam writer Aaron Weitzman. There was the time Bird decided to shoot left-handed against the Portland Trailblazers in a game in 1986, scoring 47 points in the process, or when he walked into the locker room in February 1986, moments before the NBA's inaugural three-point shootout, and asked, "Who's finishing in second?" Bird went on to win the contest that year and the next 2 as well. Bird also liked to ask opponents when playing on the road what their respective arenas' scoring records were, so that he could try to set the new mark. And as was that game against the Philadelphia 76ers when Bird pointed out to Julius Erving that he was outscoring him 42-6 and now might be a good time for Erving to retire. They both then started throwing punches before being ejected from the game. That's who Bird was, the rare player who could talk with the best of them and then back everything up, Weitzman wrote. Is he the greatest player of all time? No, but that doesn't mean he can't be the most legendary. We will simply never see someone like Larry Bird ever again. Call IndyStar digital producer Dwight Adams at 317-444-6532. Follow him on Twitter, at @DwightAdams. More stories of interest. Kevin McHale looks back. Larry Bird trash-talking stories never get old. Olympic hopefuls. USA basketball names Victor Oladipo and Miles Turner to Team Raider. Share this story. https://indy.st/2rick